I'm on the last step. I took it out and washed it up really good, put a magic eraser on it, and tried to get some of the heavier grime and dirt off of it. So it's not looking too bad. One thing I noticed though, whenever I was washing it, it's missing this guard right here, and I can't have him ride this bike with that guard missing. He's going to end up burning himself. So that's $100 for that guard, and he can't find a good used one that's cheap enough. So I have to get a new one for it, $100. The bike was $400, so goodness gracious. But we gotta do what we gotta do. So today I'm gonna get this ready. All I gotta do is put this on. I'm gonna put those tires on this axle because these are flat. These have no air, they're solid. I don't know if that's gonna be a mistake or not. But I think it's going to be easier to put that axle on without the tires anyway, so we're going to take that off first. All right, let's go ahead and remove this cotter pin. It's a pretty heavy cotter pin. Seems like it's been in there for a while too. See if I can get me a cotter pin puller. Now, if you have a cotter pin puller, this is only for cotter pins. You don't use it for anything else. Now, you know that I would never do anything like that. I mean, this is only for cotter pins. That's joking, of course. All right, let's go ahead and just pull this off. One down, one to go. This is going to be a little more difficult to try to hold, but see what we can do. This one may have been replaced before. It doesn't look as old, actually. But if you're wondering why that's all black, I tell you what, if you ever have to poke a hole in plastic, rather than drill it, heat that up and just zip, goes right in. Fantastic. Alright, so now we got that one off. This one's got a big washer. It's got two big washers on one side. The other side didn't have any, so I guess this one will go on this side, that one will go on that side when I'm ready to put it back on. But let's go ahead and put this bar on it and get it ready. I had to turn my fan off because I'm sure it's going to mess the audio up if I don't. I went ahead and pre-loosened these because I think these are the bolts right here. They're two 12mm bolts that this bolts to. I haven't tried to mount it yet. They may be a little short. I don't know. I'll have to see if I have any longer ones. Well, those aren't the bolts. Apparently it doesn't go there. So I better put these back in. That's the wrong location. I guess we don't know unless we try, huh? What do I do with my ratchet? There it is. Let me tighten this back up. Okay. Alright, so it looks like down here, up here, a little bit farther forward, these are 12mm bolts as well. But this is what the engine guard goes, holds the engine guard on. Looks like this is the right location, I think. At least it looks like it. Man, it got up to 86 degrees today. I know I waited till later this evening. It's about 7 or 7:30 in the evening to kind of cool down a little bit before I come out here. And it's still hot. But I'm taking the heat so you guys don't have to listen to the fan noise. Sorry about the coughing. I'm still got a little bit hanging on. I've got one of those 3/8 Milwaukee electric ratchet. You'd think I'd use that, but no. I think these bolts are going to be a little short as well. Let's see what we got here. Boy, it's going to hit right on that kickstand. I may have to pull that kickstand up. Well, fortunately for me, I keep everything. These are bolts that came out of my Yamaha FJR. So it was in a Yamaha. It's going back in a Yamaha. See how these do. Those might be a little bit long. I don't know how deep those holes are. But we'll run it in and see if it tightens down. Yeah, if it's too long, I'll just grab a couple of washers, put on it. Yeah, looks like it's tightening up. Yeah, that might be good. Yeah, I have to move this around a little bit so I can loosen that up a little. Get that kickstand out of the way. That's probably what's holding me. There we go. Now I can probably pull that kickstand down a little bit. As long as it's all the way, I'll just kind of hold on to the bike a little bit until I get this done. Unfortunately, that kickstand hits on that rod a little bit. Feels pretty tight. Feels good. All right. Well, I'm sorry about that. I had my hat sitting over there. I had taken it off because I was getting hot. And probably the audio wasn't as loud while I was talking. Let's go ahead and get this mounted in there. I don't think that's going to work. Well, yeah, it did. No. I think that that big washer is going to throw us off. Let me see if I can get that in. I don't know. No. Yeah, there it went. I guess it didn't. Just got to do it just right. It's a tight fit. I guess that's a good thing. I know some people don't like bending both of these over like this, but I don't know. I kind of like doing it like that. That way I don't have to worry about it. Well, that rolls good. All right, let's go the other side. Now let's open our package up. Get everything out. We'll lean the bike up. Put the big washer on it. Boy. Yeah, it might have to have those pneumatic tires on it. I don't know. That might be okay. We'll just have to try it. Then we'll put our washer. Yeah, this one here definitely isn't going to line up. So I think what we're going to do is these washers are thinner. This is a pretty thick washer. So we're going to put this thinner washer on the inside. I don't think it'll go anywhere. That cotter pin will hold it. Put that in. And then we'll put another thinner washer out here. I think that'll be the right deal there. Okay. Oh, let me get the other one bent up here. Okay, that ought to do it. Yeah. Wow. We don't need the kickstand now, so it's not going to matter if it hits it or not. Yeah, that feels like it's just about perfect. It's not coming off the ground on either side, so as long as that back tire's hitting to where it'll turn, let's make sure that it does. Start it up here. Well, I tell you what, I'm just amazed the way this thing starts and runs. Okay, I'm gonna put it in gear. Let's see if the wheel will pull it. Oh yeah, whoa, come back here. Let me sit on it, make sure it does good. Oh yeah. Pulls a wheelie, do you see that? Let me see if I can get my feet out of the way. I may have to play with this thing. Oh my goodness, I hope he doesn't do that. Well, there we go. That should finish it. I don't have anything left to do except for that guard on the exhaust, and that's going to be a couple days before that comes in. I got this ready because my grandson's coming over tomorrow, and we're going to have him come out and take a look at it. And it's still going to be on this video, more than likely. He probably won't ride it. I don't think he has a helmet yet. They're not prepared for that yet. I may do a little video on that later, or I may add it to this video. I don't know what it's going to be like with the timeline and all that. But this bike's done. I mean, it's turned out really nice. It's a nice bike. Starts, runs good. I think these wheels, training wheels, are going to be great. I think it's going to help him to learn how to ride. So hopefully the video, the series I've done on this so far has been helpful to you, that you've enjoyed it, especially if you have kids or grandkids and you want to get a bike for them and stuff like that. So anyway, for the 2013 Yamaha TTR50, I'm all done. So we'll see you when my grandson takes a look at it tomorrow morning. That's going to be fun. Okay, I'll get back with you.
Check it out! Whoa. Hit the brake. Your hand reach? Yeah. Okay, here, I'm going to push it and see if you can stop, okay? Okay.
Wow, you did it!
Nice work, bud. Push me fast. Push you fast? Yeah. You hit the brake? Yeah.
Wow.
I'm so excited for you. Okay, backwards? Yes.
We're getting wet.
Your brakes are going to be worn out. Back up. That's so cool, Bob.
All right.
Are you gonna name it?
No.
You're not gonna name it?
No.
Papa names his bikes.
Mom, what's this?
That's your shift, right?
That's the shifter, which makes it go faster or slower.
Wait, I saw lightning strike.
Whoa, hear that lightning? This is a bad day for riding, isn't it? Oh, he's gone. All right, well, we got it ready to ride, and looks like he likes it. So all you gotta do is fix that exhaust a little bit, and it'll be ready to go. And maybe in the next video, you'll see him riding it, and hopefully he'll have his helmet and all that kind of stuff and ready to go. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.